Hey family, welcome to Campus Vibes with Roxanne right here on AM Radio. We are also streaming live on Facebook at Accra Metropolitan University. My name is Roxanne and I am your host. And for the next 30 minutes, it's all about the stories, the vibes, and conversations that keep you connected. So stay with me because I have got the lifestyle, I have the hot stories, and I also have an exclusive interview. And of course, the big story of the day. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Accra University, Accra Metropolitan University. Come to us, come to us, come to us now. Empowering mind, shaping future.
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. So let's start with lifestyle. This is the segment where we talk about fashion, we talk about time, beauty, and all the fun stuff. We learn a lot. We learn how to, manage ourselves, the personal hygiene, the self-improvement. It's all done on this segment. And today's tip is all about time management on campus. A lot of us have been struggling with balancing lectures, assignments, social life, and even a part-time work. So here's the trick. I have with me 5 steps that we will take to manage our time. So first, you have to write down your weekly goals. You write down your weekly goals. You have to get a pen and a paper or a journal, something that you know you're not going to misplace, and pen down all the things that you're going to do within the week. It is very, very important to write things down so that you never forget them. Second, you create a timetable, but then keep it flexible. You create a timetable, but then you have to keep it flexible because life happens. Sometimes we all have our own dreams, we all have our own plans and all we've set and we are looking forward to achieve. But then life also has other plans, and when they come into contact with ours, things change. So you have to create a timetable, but remember to keep it flexible. Let's move on. Third, you set reminders on your phone. Set reminders on your phone. Little things like the alarms for deadlines can save you from last minute panic, because some of us, we just power up everything and then the last minute we don't even know where to start. So the alarms can actually help you so that you know where to start from and where to end, and then it will prevent all sorts of panic. Also, the fourth thing to do is to break big tasks into smaller steps. Break big tasks into smaller steps. Now, this is done to tackle things bit by bit, making them less overwhelming and easier to finish. Because the bigger the step, it will take so much time to deal with it. But the smaller it is, the easier it becomes to finish. And finally, the last thing that you are required to do is to review your progress at the end of the week. Review your progress at the end of the week. Now, you check what worked for you check what didn't, and plan better for the next week. Because even though you have jotted down all your plans, some are going to go according to what you expected, and others may not, because, life happens. And then when they don't, you plan better for the next week. Remember, it's not about being busy, it's about being very productive. And trust me, managing your time well gives you more freedom to enjoy campus life without stress. All right, moving on. Here's a story that is making rounds. We all know what happened in Kumasi. Yes, despite a heavy downpour, the fans packed into the Baba Yara Sports Stadium in Kumasi, and then the rain did not scare them at all. People danced, they sang, they cheered through the storm. Well, Sarkodie himself later admitted he was nervous when the rain started, but the energy the fans kept was so much lively that it kept the show alive. And the lineup was stacked. It was stacked with legends like Obrafour, the crowned favorites like Medical. We saw Kofi Kinata, Last Made was there, Kwesi Amewuga, and many more. And then, of course, that surprise moment when Shatta Wale appeared on the stage, the crowd went abnormally and absolutely wild. And for those who are not there, you can see on your screens some of the images portraying whatever happened over there. And if you were there, please do well to tell me what stood out for you the most and who had the best performance of the night. Please do well to send your comments on our Facebook. And I'd like to catch my breath. I'll be right back.
Accra University, Accra Metropolitan University. Come to us, come to us, come to us now. Empowering mindset.
All right, welcome back once again. And once again, thank you so much for staying with us. You people do so well when you don't leave and then you're always hanging around. This show is alive. Now, Campus Vibes is proudly brought to you by Accra Metropolitan University. You know, Accra Met gives you the quality education that blends academic excellence with real-world skills. Now, we are located at Spintex, Bachona District. For admissions, call us on 0547 169 761. 0547 169 761 or visit our website at www.accramet.edu.gh. Accra Metropolitan University says empowering minds, shaping futures. Joining us on Campus Vibes with Roxanne today is a man whose music is rooted in deep vibes and positive energy. He was born James Justin Mensah Akoto, but then musically he's known as Ras Jimmy or Petikwe. Now this gentleman over here discovered music as early as nursery school. It's so marvelous how people can remember what they did back in nursery because I don't remember anything. Yes. He was singing gospel in churches and school programs, but later he found his true calling in reggae. Now, that's the perfect choice of music genre, if you ask me. And this is a sound that did not only change his music, but then it also changed his way of life. So since the early 2000s, Ras Jimmy has been giving us soothing reggae and dancehall vibrations. He's bringing his craft to life through his native Ga language. This is so impressive. With over 40 singles and then 2 digital albums to his name, he is here to share with us his journey and his vision. So ladies and gentlemen, help me to welcome Ras Jimmy. Hi.
Yeah, man.
Welcome.
Yes, I respect.
How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel great.
Ah,
Yeah.
I see. The smile says it all.
Yeah,
Okay, so
man.
let's get into it. Jimmy, take us to the early beginnings, okay? Take us to those days when you were in nursery school, where all this music journey started in your life. Did you ever imagine music would become the biggest part of your life?
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Like you said, my name is. I was born James Justin Mensah Akutu. Yeah. But as growing up, I pick up the name Ras Jimmy particularly. So, like you said, from my early age, like from nursery and stuff. All right. So I went to Joseph First Memorial Nursery School at
Okay.
Alaji. That's where I went my nursery, and then through there, anytime we have maybe a graduation or something, I'm always part of the people doing something. Either I'm singing or I'm saying poem or reciting in something, just being on stage or acting in drama and stuff. Yeah. So continued it from the nursery through to the primary to GSS, and but that is from the school level. But then church also was like the strong part of it because we all do things in church.
Yeah.
So I start singing in church at the early age. Yeah, that's very, very early. Sometimes I lead the choir. Sometimes we just join them to sing like that, and
Yeah.
acting as well. Acting on the church stages, maybe on children's service or maybe Children's Day. That's the biggest festival in our church that time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's in December 24th, dedicated to the kids. So the whole church, they have the church pastor, the church chorister, like the junior pastor, that is children pastor,
Yeah,
and children
I get you.
chorister. Yeah. So that's how I start to build my.
So right at that moment, at that stage in life, you knew music was something that you wanted to follow.
Yeah, because I love
Wow.
music. I don't know, but I love music. I love any kind of music.
People love music, but then it is not everyone who chooses to grow with music.
Yeah, I think because maybe I've been part of it for a long time. Like I've practiced it from my infancy, and the love for it too is there. Like nobody forces me to do it.
Oh,
When it's
that's
time for me
nice.
to do it, I just come out and do it naturally. So I
Okay.
guess it's part of me like that.
Okay. So you said reggae changed your life.
Yeah, it did.
So what is it about reggae that touched you so deeply?
Okay, so right back from from GSS, I moved to SS. So in the SS, then we had this hip hop group, but then I wasn't singing hip hop though.
Okay.
But then I love the culture, and I love the style, the way they dress, the way they keep their hair, like the braids, the earrings, and the headbands and all that. So
Oh, you had braids.
no, I had locks before.
Locks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I just love the culture like that. But most of the things they sing in the hip hop section, it doesn't talk to me, like resonate to me. I don't feel anything about it because all they think about is money, drugs, and sex and all that. But
Oh.
that's not what, like, my calling and my foundation.
Don't you think you are snitching on the hip hop culture?
Oh, it's their culture though. You can't change it.
They are watching you and they are listening to you. Oh, I'm sorry for
Yeah.
interrupting.
Yeah,
Sorry.
so because of that, it wasn't talking to me like feeling it like a Ghanaian. Sometimes what they talk about mixing syrup and all, that's not our own is here. So one time a friend of mine, Rampage, he took me to a place where they play reggae music strictly. So that was when I was sitting down and I was just listening to the song, the reggae song that was playing, and then I was listening to the words and to listen to the words, and I say, yo, this song is talking to me. This one also is talking to me.
Can you share with us what song it was? Because I want it to talk to me. Honestly, if you listen to me earlier, I was like, that was the best choice. Like when it comes to music genre, that was the best decision you ever made because I really love reggae. And when I heard your name, Ras Jimmy, do you know who came in mind?
Man.
Do you know Jimmy Cliff?
Yeah.
He's a reggae artist.
Yeah. The foundation man.
Yeah. So you perform in Ghana.
Yeah.
Why is it important for you to present your songs and in your native language?
Okay, actually, I didn't begin singing in Ghana first. I began singing with English because then the reggae music that we listened to was not in our native language. It was in English and trying to like that. But most times when we come to the dance and like we singing, and then there was Waskuku and Patan, Kwame Patan, and yeah, they were the two people singing in Chi. But all of we were singing in English. But for me, when I come, because of my rhymes and my vibes, people they listen and they say, "Hey, this boy you have deep mind," and they just clap. But then when the three people come, then they say, "Adia biachia." Then all the crowd, like the place, all is full up because the music is talking to them. It's like it's in their native. They understand. They know they. So I said, okay, let me just change from English, switch to Ghana. And then that my first Ghana song was "Oh Boy, Are You Bleaching? Stop Bleaching."
Okay.
That was my first Ghana tune.
I want you to give us a freestyle on that.
Alright, so "Oh boy, kak boy, oh if you're me for no kak boy, anyeminu anyemiyo kak boy, mino kanota no feta mo blufonyo, ye wa bobo, e bobo gomodin, e bobo fefel, e kesudin, e habo dremo, ke ni lepi, konyo na konu mo gomodin, mishin chichi. Akegomodin, edin your phone, a 4G, edin, in Jagana, Nimi, Yagmalamidin, Bluffon Panga, Kunechon, Bomodin, oh boy, cock boy.
Okay. Those who understand Ga. Oh boy, cock boy. That's the only thing I heard, but I love it. So tell me something.
Yeah, man.
With over 40 singles and then 2 albums out there, which of your songs do you personally connect with the most?
I personally connect with all of them because
No, you can't tell me that. There was a man in the Bible who had 12 sons and still loved one. That was his favorite. So what is your favorite in your songs?
Okay, so right now I have some new project and an album coming up. And if you ask me a favorite, I have one favorite on that one too. Or you're asking about my all-time favorite on my own song.
On your own song. I'll come to ones that has been done by other
Okay,
artists, but
so
right
that
now.
one is Why You Acting So Treacherously. It's like a vibe, a jam. You want a piece of it?
Why? Why do you connect to it?
Because like I just that one is not like a song for song. It's just like vibes. I just spread the vibe to jam, and the people love it. So I just love it. Yeah.
I want to love it too. Spread the light around here.
Why you acting so treacherously? You beat up the woman them like Jet Li. Man, a woman gone perfectly. Me love the woman them actually. If you don't love them, please just leave. The girl said the mouth is officially. Ganja is so effectively for both the young and the elderly. Girl, let me see you privately. Engage your service practically. Trendsetters never follow blindly. Condom for those who were commercially. The way you go and girl cool and deadly. You want to make me so blissfully. So cheerfully. Make me scream, like Bruce Lee. See how me don't like Trump easily. From your crown to your soul, fancy me. Tongue in me mouth and tastily. Mario, let's live happily. Be by your side, never leave you lonely. Promise to make love to you only. Family legacy, girl it too blindly. Blindfold me and sit you so randomly. Share everything with you equally. Excess rated, dreadfully. Surety, no in a gambling. Can't wait to say yes, eagerly. Bewa, can't wear what.
That's the chorus. I see. I'm feeling it. Gina, I'm feeling it. You have to pay me for feeling it. Yes, we don't feel for free over here. Well, that was just my. But I spotted 2 lies in the song.
That was.
You know, men, when you are vibing people, you're saying you share everything equally.
Yeah,
it's a 50-50 something in the relationship. Are you sure? Are you sure?
It's
and you're going to love her only.
Blindfold me and still choose her randomly.
I beg. So, Ras Jimmy. How has the journey been for you as an independent artist in Ghana?
Okay, so it's not been easy. Yeah, it's not been easy. Sometimes you get some works out, and then you take it some places, and then they tell you this work is not good enough. Go back to the studio, record it, and then maybe you spend maybe about 1,000 or getting to 1,000 on the sound. You bring it back, they tell you it's not good. You have to take it back. You understand? And like the financial support, sometimes the people don't encourage us. Like they don't encourage us more. You understand? They always like make us get weak in our knees. Like we are not doing enough, but we are doing what we can do. You know. So the struggles have been like lack of support from maybe your own friends don't even support, and sometimes you get depressed. You get depressed about that because you eat with people, you drink with people, and you expect them to like rally around you, like how you rally up behind them when there is something with them. But nobody does that, you know, unless maybe you are big or something before maybe they'll come.
Yeah, as for
You know,
that.
yeah. So
Yeah.
sometimes like the financial support, the lack of encouragement, and the lack of support, like emotionally, mentally. You understand? Because some people can't take it, and they just go off and
Yeah.
die out like that. You know. But some of you, we just hold the faith, like we have faith that everything will be alright. So we just come in like that, and that's how we just move it.
So faith
Yeah.
is how you're coping.
Yeah.
Wow. Are you a strong believer?
Wow. From your Christian home.
I see that. Yeah, because you started in the house of the Lord.
Yeah, and I'm always in the
That
house
is
of the Lord.
powerful.
Yeah, man.
That is powerful. So, with all these struggles and all, even though you've been able to overcome it, what are these big lessons that you've learned from it?
Okay, so like I said, you know, my man here, yeah, he knows me for a long time, you know, yeah. Even though we've not met, this is my first time meeting him, though, but he knows me for a long while, you know. So, the question again, please.
I understand. I understand. Because when something is getting too emotional, your attention is divided. It's not your fault. I'll accept this. So, how has the struggle and all groomed you? What are the big lessons you've learned from it?
Oh, okay. So musically, or like, yeah, musically, I've learned to like do what I can do. You know, keep doing what I do, and never take those discourages message or those trying to make you feel like what you are doing is not the best. But you know, just taking all the trash vibe away and keeping the positive energy.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't want my sail to my boat to drown. You know, I want to keep sailing. So once you have keep sailing, take all the bad energy and just put on your head.
Okay, so you are rocking your boat
Yeah.
in the middle of a storm.
Mm,
A storm where Jesus is standing on the water.
mm,
Because you are from a Christian home and you started in the house of the Lord.
but
Amen.
Amen.
Okay, so it is undeniable that reggae carries a lot of message. Message of upliftment, message of consciousness. What message do you hope that people take from your songs?
Okay, so my song, my song is all about messages. You know, I have the one that respect your mom and dad. You know, yeah, and I have other ones that talk about life. Other ones that talk about like I heard you saying about time and all that. I had songs that talk about time, like to motivate people, like to keep people. But what I'll be much more like concerned about, like people to take from my message, is about respecting their mom and their dad. That's the number one golden rule. It's like seek ye the kingdom of God, everything shall be added unto you. So once you respect your mom and your dad, your days are gone. Like it will be increased, and everything you do shall prosper. You know, yeah. So that's what I'll let them take.
Okay, and that's a powerful message.
Yeah.
Because when you respect your parents, there's a promise in the Bible that you live longer. How longer do you think you live?
Oh, I mean, I don't know, mom. But if
Hey, where is the faith? Man, did
But
you throw the
I
faith
want to-
away?
I want to live longer, but I don't know how. You know, yeah. I
You
don't
know,
how.
do
We just
you
try
believe
it
in
like that.
speaking positivity into your life, like manifesting things like
yeah.
that? How long do you want to live? Let me bless you.
120.
Aye. Receive it.
Amen.
120. But you still die before me, so. All right. Jimmy, please tell us about your projects. Any upcoming projects?
Yeah, so I have an upcoming album next month, next year, March. That's when I'll be launching the album. But I have some singles of the album that I'm promoting now. And one of them is Abla.
Okay.
Abla.
What does it mean? Is it like a name?
Yeah, like a word name, Abla, A-B-L-A.
Okay.
The lady,
So it's about a lady.
Yeah, it's about a lady.
Hey, Ras. You have to write a song about me.
Hey.
I'll give you my details later.
Alright.
So what about collaborations?
Oh yeah, I've had collaboration with most people from UK to Ghana, but on this project I don't have anyone in mind collaborating with now. But we are in talk with Samini to see if he can just jump on one of my songs because we all live in the same neighborhood though.
Oh, nice. You know, when opportunity comes,
You take it, grab
it. So any tour, like
yeah, all the tours and everything will be starting up on next year for the performance and everything. But
so
for now,
we should
we're
be
just
watching
on
out.
the radio. We're just going on a radio tour and a radio and TV tour just to spread the word. And we don't care the medium, you know. We have to spread it.
Yeah, we have to. And we will.
It's a must.
We will. So, your life shouldn't be centered strictly on music. So, outside the music world, who are you?
Okay. Outside the music world, I'm a father of 2 kids. And I work also. I drive Yango. Yeah, so when I'm not doing music, taking care of my kid.
As you
working,
should.
driving Yango.
That's nice. Who inspires you?
Oh, for my inspirations, I have many of them because I can't just take one person because I love most of their music. And the ones that even began reggae before those that inspired me the most were like Bob Marley.
Okay.
Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, Lucky Dube, Jimmy Cliff.
Hey, your namesake.
Gregory Isaacs.
Okay.
And all that. But when it comes to the new crops that inspired me the most was like Kiplotin, Sizzla Kalonji, Jacquio, they were the 3 people that, like, they have the vibes.
I wanted to give shout outs to 3 people that you think stood by you from day 1 to today.
Okay.
If you have more than 3, it's fine.
Yeah, but I can say 3 people.
Oh.
Or maybe, because most people don't support like that.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, you made mention of that.
So I can say my mom, my late mom, she was my number 1 supporter in everything I do. All the interviews on Radio Gold, everywhere that I go, she tunes in. Sometimes she calls in, and she's always there, like always. When I go on the show, she check. Have you gone there? Are you there already? What are they saying? I can't see you on the TV. I don't hear you. I say, we are coming on in within some few time and all that, So my mom has been one of them and very, very supportive. Secondly, I think I had one friend, also Aswandin, who also held me down one time. And then Obodo Records, Julius Commodore. Yeah, they've been there from like day 1 until now. Like my mom is no more there, but I gain an ancestor. She's still with me, I know. And my friend Aswandin, he fell off the way sometime, but he has stood by me for some time. I can't be ungrateful like that. And the one who also is there with me now is Julius Commodore. Just always behind me like that.
All right. So now a word of motivation to people who are looking up to you.
Okay. Like looking up to me musically or my character?
Yeah, musically. Yeah. And your character, if you think... You think your character is not good, but someone wants to be you so bad.
Oh yeah.
Someone wants to be you so bad.
Just be yourself. Like free your mind, just do what you want to do. I mean, I don't like people say like they don't advise me. I do what I want to do. If I hit, and then I learn from it. That's how I move. I hit, I learn from it, I move on. So I just do what you want to do. Don't take discouragement from people, and don't let anybody bring you down. Just move forward, stay strong, and be you. Always.
Okay. My people, that was Ras Jimmy, and you heard him. Do what you want to do. But please take advice, okay? Because some of us, we don't take advice, but then we know how to go about our lives. But you take good advice, please. And we've dropped the link to Ras Jimmy's songs right here in our Facebook comment section. So please go and check them out. Do well to stream, share, and also show him some love because he deserves it. Before I wrap this up, Jimmy, please, I want you to bless us with another freestyle.
Okay, so that's going up the album that is coming on in the next year March. So they like the song that I'm promoting. Okay. Minto no manu, ohami fufonu, ohe kladuko ya endo kechumo yafonu, inka yo jijeke, inka tiewonu, fetri toto, kabele mamu, insumobo chon, lo ameche mumu, kofo shin amino, benoke inlu, ekomele unke, o ponto mi aminu, no fiano na me wenke nu, o le mi sumobo wa. Anu kwale mofia mole ake, o kemie hinshojogba. Ablan lele o le mi sumobo wa. Anu kwale mofia mole ake, o kemie hinshojogba. Ojogbo me kwami, still odumomi, inuchu mofite, ucha faifo ami, nibi piji no fiyami, o le mi sumobo wa. Anu kwale mofia mole ake, o kemie hinshojogba. Ablan lele o le mi sumobo wa. Kwale mofia mole ake, o kemie hinshojogba. Ojogba lele.
You see, my whole life, and then I should pass him in together. For real. Because, wow. Just wow. Yeah. It's impressive.
Yeah, man, thank you.
You have my support, okay? Yeah, because I'll be flooding all your streams like everywhere.
Wow.
You'll see me over there. So thank you so much for answering our call.
Thank you for having me.
Very, very happy.
Yeah,
and yes. Once again, choosing reggae was the best thing you ever did. All right. People, that was Ras Jimmy Opetekwe. And please again, the link is in our Facebook comment section. Go there, go and check it out. Stream, share, like, everything that you have to do, please do. Because if you don't do it, you regret. Because he has so much to give, so much message, the love and all. What are you waiting for? Please go and check him out. And with that, I am going on a quick break. I will be right back.
Respect.
University, Accra Metropolitan University. Come to us now. Empowering mind, shaping future.
Welcome back. You're still tuned into AM Radio. This is Campus Vibes with Roxanne, and my name is Roxanne. Now, looking at the comment section, I can see some loved ones. Yes, my loyal listener since day one is here. And Obagbemi. You this guy, you kill me. You. I won't let you kill me, okay? He says, "Hi, Roxanne," with so much lovely emojis. And hi, Obagbemi, hi, please stop killing me. You know something? I want you to do something for me. I want you to change your username. Please, please, please. Because whenever I'm pronouncing it, you're the only one who makes me look like so unprofessional on my show. Please, I beg you, okay? Change it for me. And when you change it, let me know, okay? You have a reward. And Kingsley Opon, aka Cookie. Yeah, I named him Cookie because he's my cookie. He's such a sweet friend. Kingsley Opon, hi, I see you. I see you. And Martin. Martin, hello, Martin. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I have a quick question, dear listeners and viewers. And the question is so simple. What does Shatta Wale's Grammy consideration mean to our music landscape? What does Shatta Wale's Grammy consideration mean to our music landscape? Please do well to drop your answers in the comments, and I'll also do well to read them out for you. Now, this is the part I love the most. This is our big story of the day. Yes, this is where we highlight a major headline or an issue that's trending and it's worth your attention. So let's get into it.
Time for the big story of the day. Time for the big story of the day. Time for the big story of the day.
All right, we are heading all the way to Taiwan, where something unusual happened on the Taipei MRT's Tamsui Shenyang line. And according to reports, an elderly woman demanded a priority seat from a young commuter. And when she declined, the elderly woman struck her with her handbag, and this triggered a physical response from the young passenger. For those who might not know this, when we say a priority seat, it is simply a special seat on public transport. It can be on a bus, on a train, or even a subway. It is set aside for people who really need it. When I talk of people who really need it, I mean those who are physically challenged, pregnant women, parents carrying little children, elderly people, and also those with slight disabilities. Now, when we actually go into the video clip that I have on this story from the incident, for those of you watching us live on Facebook, you can see how it all unfolded. And for our radio listeners, I'm sorry that you cannot see this, but then you will hear the commotion that happened on the train or bus. So let's take a look at it.
You can try one more time.
我很气他，我说我不想做，因为我要坐旁边要挂东西，他就坚持，原来他是男的啦。
那你可以自己开车啊，为什么你要可以挂东西？我就是要坐这里啊。
不爱坐啊，坐下，没有，我现在才知道他是很可怕的人。你给太久。
All right, so dear viewers and listeners, I hope you've seen the video. Now, this clip has actually sparked a heated debate, not just in Taiwan, but then globally. Some say the young commuter should have simply given up the seat to the elderly woman out of respect. But then others also believe that the elderly woman's reaction went too far, and then it provoked the girl's action. It provoked the whole incident. Almost almost all the comments that I came across under this video seem to side with the young commuter. So the big question that I'm asking today is that where do we draw the line between respecting the elderly and protecting yourself in public spaces? Do well to leave your opinions in the comment section and we will address it accordingly. And remember that as much as the mourning and cries of a bereaved family sounds or seems so loud and disturbing to others until the day it comes from their own homes, this very incident may seem satisfying until you relate to the elderly woman in a way. It may seem fair to you until she's your grandmother or she's even your mother. So let us also control ourselves in public spaces. If the woman was her age mate, we would have sided with her. Now, all the comments that I came across under the clip, some were like, oh, this is so satisfying. Some were like, oh, there are so many seats over there. No. Remember, we don't know what is wrong with a young commuter, but we all know that the elderly woman is obviously elderly, and the priority seat is for elderly people too. So, leave your comments next week, same time. I will read them out and we will know where to draw the line. Shout out to everyone tuned in to AM Radio across Ghana and especially in Spintex. And shout outs to my producers. Shout outs to Mixtake, Apex, and Hakeem. Hakeem. Yeah. And shout out to my mom, Clementine Denyi, Mrs. Aqua in Mankesim, and of course to Professor Goski Alabi and Professor Joshua Alabi. And yes, before we wrap this segment up, I'd like us to take a moment and then reflect on all the things that we've done within the week. We have to relax our brains, process things, and also know how to go about certain things, because some of us, we've been rushing in a whole lot of ways. You know what I'm talking about. We've been rushing in a whole lot of ways. Please take some time, relax. For those who do not sleep well, please get some good sleep for yourself. And that's the wrap on today's edition of Campus Vibes with Roxanne. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on AM Radio and on Facebook at Accra Metropolitan University. Once again, Accra Metropolitan University should be the first place that comes in mind when you think of practical education with real impact. Here, your ideas will meet the tools and they will meet the guidance to bring them to life. So choose the university that's connected to opportunity and connected to your future. We are located at Spintex Bachona District. Contact us on 0547 169 761, or you can just pass by. We're in Spintex. Yes. So same time next week, I'll be here to give you hot stories and many more of the vibes. Bye.